Caitlin Clark could be refusing to use Indiana Fever medical.
Caitlin Clark just made a bold statement, without even speaking. Her recent move sent a strong message to the Indiana Fever's medical staff. She's no longer confident in their decisions. And with Stephanie White's latest comments, it's clear Clark is taking matters into her own hands.
Looks like she's...
After facing yet another setback, Caitlin Clark seems to have reached her breaking point. Reports say she's stepping away from the Fever's medical team and choosing to handle things her own way. It's as if the star player just sidelined the team's own doctors. And the response? It's been explosive, but before we get into the full story, do you think Caitlin made the right move by distancing herself from the Fever's medical staff after all those injury troubles? Let us know in the comments.
Clark has already been ruled out for tomorrow's game, Tuesday night, against New York, in New York.
It's become crystal clear, Caitlin Clark has lost all confidence in the Indiana Fever's medical team. And honestly, who can blame her? When your star player keeps getting hurt and the people meant to protect her can't seem to figure it out, frustration is inevitable. Stephanie White's latest update all but confirms what fans have suspected for weeks. Clark doesn't trust the team doctors anymore. She's tired of waiting around and is now taking control of her own recovery. So, what really went down? Let's break it all apart, because Stephanie's recent comments may have been subtle, but they revealed a lot. And if you read between the lines, this looks like a complete breakdown in the team's medical support.
The game last night, but I think she's progressing. I think that we're continuing to address everything that needs to be addressed. She's going to see some doctors and get some more tests run early in the week. I don't expect her to be available on Tuesday. So we're just going to continue to take it one day at a time and let her get her evaluations early this week. And then once we've done that, hopefully we'll have more of a clear line of what it looks like.
Stephanie White casually mentioned that Caitlin Clark would be seeing some doctors and getting more tests done early in the week. Not our doctors, not team doctors, just some doctors. That wording says a lot. It's not the kind of language you use when everything's running smoothly with your own medical staff. It sounds more like Clark has decided to move on, quietly distancing herself from the Fever's doctors and turning to outside experts she actually trusts to help her heal.
Like 2 different doctors just told the shocking truth about Caitlin.
Caitlin Clark is done waiting around. After another frustrating injury, it looks like she's officially stepping away from the Indiana Fever's medical staff. And honestly, can you blame her? For weeks now, fans and medical professionals alike have been raising serious concerns about how the team is handling her injuries. And now, with coach Stephanie White casually saying Clark will be seeing some doctors for more testing, not the team's doctors, it's clear, Caitlin has lost trust. That kind of vague wording says a lot. It's not how you talk when everything's fine in-house. It's what you say when your star player is going elsewhere to find people she actually believes can help. The timing couldn't be more telling. Writers' questions were heating up online about Clark's health. Respected sports doctor Jesse Morse publicly called out the Fever's medical approach. He didn't say it needs improvement, he said flat out that it's not enough. That's damning, especially from a credentialed expert. Let's talk facts. Clark has been dealing with groin and quad issues since the start of the season. First, it was a left groin strain. Then it happened again. Then it switched to the right. She hasn't been able to complete 5 straight full games all year without something flaring up. That's not normal. That's not bad luck. That's either poor treatment or a serious failure in diagnosing and fixing the root cause. Groin injuries are tricky. They need to be treated carefully and precisely. If they're not, they keep coming back. And that's exactly what we're seeing. Now, doctors are saying Clark may need advanced treatments like stem cell injections or hyperbaric therapy. This isn't ice and stretching. This is the kind of specialized care that goes far beyond what most team doctors offer. Dr. Morse even said Clark may need injections at the specific tendon attachment points, something that takes skill and top-tier medical equipment. That's not happening in a standard locker room clinic. To make things worse, the way the Fever are handling the situation publicly has fans confused. Stephanie White has described Clark's injury as day-to-day, while outside doctors say it's clearly week-to-week at best. That kind of inconsistency makes it look like either the coaching staff isn't getting accurate updates, or the medical team doesn't really know what they're dealing with. And that's alarming. White even admitted she didn't find out about one of Clark's injuries until the night before a game. That's not just a slip-up, that's a breakdown in communication. Clark seeking outside help isn't just about health, it's about her career. She's only in her 2nd season and already facing repeat injuries. This is her prime earning window. If her body isn't taken care of properly now, it could shorten her career. In the NBA, players often bring in their own medical experts. LeBron James has a personal wellness team. Steph Curry gets elite-level care. Why should Caitlin Clark settle for less just because she's in the WNBA? This isn't just a fever problem. It's a WNBA problem. If the league's biggest star doesn't trust her team's medical staff, that sends a powerful message to every player and every fan. It makes you wonder how many other players feel the same but haven't said it out loud, and the fallout could be huge. Once one player starts going outside the system, others may follow. It could push teams to finally invest in better medical care and force the league to raise its standards across the board. There's also the issue of liability. If Clark is paying for outside treatment and something goes wrong, who's responsible? This opens up a whole new set of questions that the league will have to answer. Even if Clark recovers and comes back stronger, this move could permanently affect her relationship with the Fever. When your best player doesn't feel safe with your medical team, that's a serious hit to your credibility. Fans are already frustrated. They want to see Caitlin on the court, not stuck in rehab. Every missed game means lost revenue, lower TV ratings, and growing doubts about the team's leadership. And remember, Clark missed the WNBA All-Star Game. That was the league's biggest showcase of the season. Whether it was preventable or not, it looked bad. This is about more than just one player and one team. If the WNBA doesn't step up its game on player care, it risks losing trust from fans, athletes, and future stars. Caitlin Clark is making a smart move. She's choosing her long-term health over short-term convenience. When your career depends on your body, trusting the wrong people isn't a risk you can afford to take. What do you think? Is Clark doing the right thing by seeking outside help? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe for more updates on this developing story.